you even Linux, bro?
Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, this is your host, the B77 here, coming at you with a video. So today guys, what we're going to be doing is we're going to actually be going on and doing a virtual machine tutorial. So you guys can see we went on Zorin OS's website and we decided to install Zorin OS. Now I actually obtained a free copy of VMware to try it out. I always wanted to try out VMware 12 Pro. I used to have one of the older softwares, but now they've come out with Workstation 12 Pro. So I figured, guys, what's the best way to honor the two 12s? Well, get Zorin OS 12. So we're going to go ahead, guys, and create our first ever virtual machine. Now we're going to go ahead and do custom. Wait, never mind. We're not doing custom. We really don't have to modify it that much. So installer disk. It's reading the disk. It's not supposed to. Installer ISO. So click browse real quick. Oh yeah, I got all these disk images that comes with it. That is so cool. Okay, downloads. There it is. Zorin OS 12 Core. Could not identify which operating system. We got to go to next. We got to go to, let's see, Linux, and we got to go all the way down to kernel 64-bit, I believe. Press next. We're going to name it YouTube Machine. And maximum disk size, I'm going to say we're going to give it about 30 gigs, something like that. And customize hardware, I say we're going to give it like about a gig of RAM, give or take. Processor's just 1. We're not going to put it on 7 like mine is. Okay, let's finish it up and see if she boots. There we go. Power on this machine. Let's see what we have going on here, guys. Let's see. The keyboard hook timeout is done. Okay. Okay, so it tells me that it can actually access my iPhone. Okay, so I finished installing, or I'm going to press X on that. Okay, so it looks like assuming drive catch. There we go, the Zorin OS logo. That's perfect. So maybe we'll actually have some really good success here and get this thing up and running today. I mean, that would be amazing, guys. So obviously we gave it a gig of RAM and 30 gigs of hard drive space, so it's obviously going to be slow as crap, obviously. You can almost expect that with Zorin. Okay, so we got everything. You guys can see we have all the controls on the bottom of the machine. It says we got the hard drive. It does kind of like a simulator at the bottom there. It's pretty cool to have, really. Okay, it's assuming the drive catch, so basically we gave it 30 gigs because it's not reading off a physical machine, so it's getting a bit confused. Of course, it's the Linux, guys, so shouldn't have an issue installing it on this, hopefully. There's also different kinds, like I showed you guys, Solaris and ISOs that come with it like that. Next video, we'll be doing an ISO for Windows 10. Seeing how that runs on a virtual machine, I'm going to see if we can even get Windows 10 the technical preview from the technical preview days. That would be pretty cool. If we can actually see what Microsoft had going for Windows 10 when it first came out in the technical preview, that'd be pretty cool. So we're looking at the black screen. I think this is the black screen of death. Okay, here we are. We are in Linux. So we can try Zorin or install. So I'm going to go ahead and try it for the sake to save time in this video. Of course, we won't need to sign into a Wi-Fi connection because my computer is already connected, so there we go. So it's assuming drive catch again. Why do you have to keep assuming? I told you what I wanted. Okay, so this, like I said, guys, giving this thing 1 gig of RAM is not the best ideal, even for Linux, guys. This is just super slow. But whatever, guys. We chose what we chose. So we're looking at the black screen of death again, and we actually have the arrow. So press Control-Alt to release the mouse cursor. We can also install tools, remind me later, or never remind me. I'm thinking about the last option, but we'll wait just in case we need it. Okay, Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and save you guys the hassle of having to wait for this. We're going to go ahead and cut to when it's working, which could be a couple of days. Let's skip to that next part, guys. Okay, guys, so after a few delays, having to cancel the installation and redoing it everything, we have Zorin OS X finally booted up. So I'm going to go ahead, guys, and we're going to fully explore this operating system. So you guys can see this thing actually has a weird theme to it. I'm going to go ahead and open the Chrome browser. It's called Chromium in this. I don't know what that's about. I guess they don't want to be sponsored Chrome anymore. I guess they just don't like Google anymore. Okay, so you guys can see how slow this. I actually had to upgrade it to 2 gigs of RAM. You guys can see how still slow this thing is. No vast improvement whatsoever. Look at this. YouTube. Okay. Typing that was like, oh my god. So this is Google Chrome. Why are they calling it Chromium? Okay. So let's just say we want to type in my channel. They'll even let us. Okay, now the keyboard drivers are working. An application wants to create a keyring called default keyring. No thank you. Okay. So let's see if my channel comes up on this, huh? Oh god. The drivers on this are so horrible. Oh, my keyboard's actually backwards. Forgot, I still haven't switched those keys around. Sorry about that. Okay, there we go. There I am, guys. So here is my channel. In case you weren't actually getting my content, here is my actual channel, guys. So we're all set. Let's see how many subs we got now. We got 5 subscribers, guys. Thank you to our new subscriber. I love doing these videos. Look at this Chromium. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that's the Chromium. I'm actually going to make this bigger for you guys. See, yeah, that's not cutting it. We got to go into screen settings. Let's go ahead and go into screen settings and mess with this thing a little bit. I'm going to go play around with these settings a bit, get these looking better for you guys, because I don't want to waste your time with that. So let me go have some fun in the background, and we'll go see in a second what's going on. Okay, guys, so after playing with this a little bit, I just realized how awful the drivers are for this machine. Like, look at this, guys. We're actually in a 720p resolution right now, and the desktop can't even keep up with everything. So let's see what we got for games on this. Just the general boring junk. Graphics, image editor. I want to see what that looks like. Let's go ahead and go get a picture of Donald Trump off the internet. No, I'm just kidding, guys. So I believe you can actually color in this program, which would be pretty cool if I'm actually being correct. Oh my god, look at this, guys. GNU Image Manipulation Program. That's a pretty discreet name. Okay, so you have all the different aspects. So if you want to edit pictures and all kinds of stuff like that, this thing is your man. Alright. So another thing we got here, guys, is, of course, internet. We have Zorin Web Browser Manager, which lets us choose between the browsers and email services. Obviously, if you install something like Skype, it'd end up in there. So now this, like, compared to the original Zorin, I'm going to do a video on the original Zorin, guys, and show you guys how much this thing has changed, because this thing is basically started out as Zorin, but now it's more like Google. This thing reminds me of like a Google OS software now. It doesn't seem like Zorin anymore. So you guys can see by all the logos. Sound and video. Of course, we have the cheese recorder. Videos and all that good stuff. Settings, guys, we really don't have too much extra in settings. Like, they haven't changed much. It's really not much they could have changed. Okay, so they're actually, everything, all the drivers are actually starting to work properly. So pretty much the settings haven't changed much. Just add users. Zorin appearance. Let's see what this is. Probably not going to let us do very much since it's free. I didn't actually pay for a license, guys. I'm not going to do that kind of stuff for an operating system I'm not going to use. So pretty much, guys, you have all different kinds of layouts, themes, fonts, and panels, so you can really customize this thing, which is cool. Has a notification panel. Oh, wired connection, so it automatically detects that, thinks it's wired. And now we just changed the whole entire software up. So I don't know what we just did, but this thing looks cool. It's got my channel right here. Okay. And last things last is system tools. So you can have additional drivers, you can back up your stuff and online accounts, install software updates, all that kind of good stuff. So that's pretty much all there is to it, guys. This thing has basically became like a mobile operating system. I just don't like this, how they decided to do this and how they went about it. But it is what it is, guys. Things change all the time. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this software and this basically this software review video. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys watching my content. I will see you all in the outro. If we can get to the end. Oh my god, look at that calendar.